Hey guys, I hope you're well. I had the most shocking thing happen to me today on my radio, and I knew it was over. My 49 years as a ham was over. And it has nothing to do with the FCC, or very little. I'm sitting here typing up some text I'd like to say. I'd like to read you. But he's chilling, wishing Dad wasn't messing with his camera, probably. I'm not going to pause you. No. I'm going to do another voiceover and read this text to you announcing the next video. It's an announcement of my final ham radio QSO. And oh, what a QSO. My mind, and I'm not kidding you, you have no idea. My ham radio career came to a close today with the greatest QSO of my life. He closed it. You'll see. I'm going to hit stop, and then I'm going to do a voiceover and read that text to you. The reason I'm making this video is because very few people read the descriptions. And I could pin this as a comment, but it grew too long. It grew into its own video. One moment. Why, I'm shaking like a leaf. Why, this is weird doing voiceovers. My shaking doesn't matter for a change. Okay. Let me read this text that I typed up. I wrote, announcing my final amateur radio QSO. The video comes next. Posting it will probably be the stupidest. No, answering why to the F question talks about that. Oh, I forgot to add the thing I've done. But I'm announcing the proudest moment of my life. My proudest contact was the one at 2.5 milliwatts with Southern Argentina with an S7 signal level. But my proudest QSO? Meeting Roy Llewellyn, W7 Echo Lima, on a QRP field day, and having him take me under his wings, then teach me optimized backpack QRP rig, IF philosophy and design, almost steered the course of my amateur radio life. But it began a bit earlier than that. It began a bit earlier in life than that. A lot earlier in life. But let's back up. Not too many people read the description, so I'm hoping that some might listen to this. Please listen. Guys, when I speak of no longer being a ham when the FCC continues to deny my due process, don't feel bad for me. I'm an aging man at 63, 64 in March, but I'm an old ham. First licensed, I believe, in 1974. I've operated almost strictly CW and almost strictly QRP CW until I moved home from Seattle going on 6 years ago. Why did I crank down the power at times lately? I guess it's like discovering what 5 watts can do, or 5 milliwatts. Now I had some fun at 100 when antenna testing mainly. I've never had the land to do any meaningful antenna testing. Now I do. I've had my fun with CW and QRP. Yes, I'll miss both, mainly CW. But I still send it to myself for fun, and I always will. And I copy it on the air. Before the FCC stopped me, I generally listened 99+% of the time. I've done this the whole 48 plus years. I'm telling you guys, turn off the damn laptop / PC. Turn off your damn band scope / second SDR receiver and its display. And listen deep, and spin the knob. I typed no. No, my mantra is bad advice. Turn the knob slowly and listen deep. You'll be amazed at what you hear. For example, I present to you guys my very last QSO. I need no more. I want no more. My amateur radio career has been completed today. And it gave me a brain explosion of emotion. And I knew I was done. That I was going out the way it began, guys, with a phrase sent in CW when I didn't know what a ham band or a CW was. Oh, I'd heard of Morse code, but never heard it actually sent. But I digress. Stay tuned for a QSO with the Lowell Observatory, where the phrase sent in CW directed the course of the rest of my life. Now I'm going to interject something that I didn't type in this page. You think it didn't direct the course of the rest of my life? I assure you it did. Because of this phrase, I discovered amateur radio, I discovered Morse code, and my love of electronics exploded. I ended up going into biomedical engineering, and now I'm retired from biomedical engineering. This phrase directed the course of the rest of my life. Okay, I'll return to the text. This phrase, sent in a shortwave band frequency and copied by me at the age of 12, I think. By copy, I mean writing down dots and dashes as the phrase looped, then and looking them up on the last page of a book of radio for boys that I had with me. I was on vacation with Mom and Dad and my sister Nancy, trailer in tow, camping our way to San Francisco to visit relatives and back. And near the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona, late night in our camper, I copied the phrase Flagstaff via walk. And that directed the course of the rest of my life. I shared my story with the Lowell Observatory today and with the nephew of Clyde Tombaugh, discoverer of our ninth planet, Pluto. That blew my mind. And I knew I was done. I'm done. Yes, I'll continue antenna experimentation, listening, and maybe playing band police without a call sign if I feel so moved by a QSO in progress. Stay tuned, Aaron. I'll do my best to play the role well. It's new to me. LOL. And, but if I do, I'll have the integrity to add, the FCC took my call sign away through denial of due process. I am N8NK. Okay, Aaron, I'm having fun with you, man. I like you, man. That's what I've written. With that, stay tuned. The next video you see will be the very last QSO I've ever had as an amateur radio, quasi amateur radio operator. Take care, be well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.